Those are the places that in modern times we have rampant clear cutting, massive stream destruction, and what we talk about as aerial herbicide spraying, where after clear cutting, helicopters actually buzz around spraying concoctions of herbicides in order to kill off all of the non-target species so that only their one cash crop grows. And just like with many other conventional crops, once you stop treating a place as a system and you start treating it as a crop, there is a single species that you're targeting as your cash crop. It's almost always Douglas fir. Now, I think a lot of people's minds go to, well, we're doing that all over the place on agricultural crops as well. What's the big deal? Well, the big deal is there's a bunch of us that live out here. There's streams full of salmon that are already being negatively impacted by logging practices. There's amphibians. And then there's the fact that we actually need all of those other plants on the landscape. We're reducing the availability of food to elk. We're reducing the availability of food to salmon. And we're reducing the general diversity on the landscape that makes the system work. In addition to that, when you spray a chemical from the sky, it doesn't just fall straight down. The Coast Range of Oregon is much steeper than the rest of Oregon, and that means that there's all of these gullies with small streams. And so even if we give some space to these streams, if you're spraying it out of a helicopter, it's falling down. That eventually is ending up either in the groundwater or in the stream. And so those of us that live out here are also very concerned about the direct impacts of our drinking water, our gardens, our horses, in our case, our pets, and our children and ourselves being exposed to these chemicals.